Knave of Hearts presents Before the Tone. Episode 5. The Taste of Babka and Fear.
Hey, you've reached Daria. I'm not at the phone right now, so leave a message after the tone and I'll get back to you when I can.
Daria's answering machine, my old friend. It's always good to hear from you. It's Mack. So I said I would look into Atlas, the Titan, not the consulting company, and I have faithfully done just that. Okay, so there wasn't a lot of content in Delaire's, but I may have fallen down a minor rabbit hole on the internet. Not a rabbit hole by your standards, but I did find a good website, Theoi, which is actually really cool. They have classic literature quotes all laid out and translated with pages for all sorts, and I'm gonna be honest, most of the rabbit hole has been looking at other gods and beasts and heroes because, yeah, it's cool. Basically, Zeus made Atlas hold up the sky after the Titans lost the war, supporting the heavens with, quote, unwearying hands. He is associated with endurance, strength, and also knowledge. He studied the constellations and knows, quote unquote, the depths of every sea, which I did not know and is very interesting. He also helped Heracles get the golden apples from the Garden of the Hesperides, but I knew that already and is therefore less interesting than the astronomy thing. Also, underworld rivers, fascinating. And I'm sure you would love to hear all about them, and I would love to tell you all about them, but it is 4 o'clock in the morning, and I do need to go to sleep at some point. Good night, and good morrow.
Leave a message after the tone and I'll get back to you when I can.
Hey Daria, thought maybe I'd outsmarted you by calling during daytime hours, only to be thwarted once again. I just got out of class half an hour ago. It was good. The teacher is definitely going to be tough, but I really like her. It's going to be a good class. I'm currently doing some homework in a lovely cafe. This is actually my first time coming in here. Pascal suggested it.
Because I have great taste.
Because she has great taste. It is very nice and run by a very sweet old Russian lady. I am drinking a lovely mocha, and they have wonderful babka. I'll have to take you here when you visit next. You'd really like it. I'll bet they do not have great babka wherever you are. Wherever you are. Feel free, or required if that helps, to send me a text when you have the chance. I worry about you off in mysterious lands without babka.
Is that your sister?
In theory. It's her message box, since she can't be bothered to answer my calls.
Well, tell her I say hi.
Pascal says hi.
And that her sister's opinions on literature are absolute garbage, because Hemingway is way better than she gives him credit for.
He is clearly not. I refuse to pass on such a horrendously inaccurate sentiment.
You are entitled to your wrong opinion.
Well, you are not entitled to yours. Do you hear this blasphemy, Daria? It's blasphemous, that's what it is.
Isn't most blasphemy blasphemous?
The nerve of this girl, I tell you. The nerve. I mean, really, Shit.
Are you okay?
We need to go.
Is something wrong?
That guy that just came in, I recognize him, and we should leave. I have to go, Daria. I'll talk to you soon. Love you.
leave a message after the tone, and I'll get back to you when I can.
He's in my lecture, Daria. He's in my lecture. That guy from the cafe and from glassblowing and from Dunkin' Donuts a few days ago. I think he's following me. I know he was not in this class. And what are the chances of someone else having my exact schedule? Class in the late morning and Dunkin' Donuts at 1 a.m.? I guess it could be a coincidence, but I don't think so. I think he might also be the same guy who was following me on my way home from work my first few days at Atlas. I started taking Ubers home after that, and I never got to go look at his face, but I think it was him. I'm not sure. What should I do about this? He hasn't done anything. I haven't seen him outside my apartment that I know of. Shit, what if he's been to my house? I don't know what to do about this. Pascal is still in class. I just told her I had to leave quickly. I don't think she recognized him from the cafe. I hope he doesn't do anything to her. Shit, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do about this. I can't just not go to class. I can't skip work. I don't even think I can go to the police at this point. And I don't know why I'm calling you. I don't really expect you to pick up. I didn't when I called. I just needed to tell somebody, and you're normally really good with calming me down and stuff. You're my go-to call during a panic attack. Congratulations. I just don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I need to think about this reasonably and try to do what I can in this situation. I can't go to the police until I'm sure that I'm being stalked, but if I get to that point, I can consider that route, I guess. I trust Pascal. Maybe I can talk to her and try to avoid going places alone. I can set up some kind of system of texts with her or one of those apps that do that to confirm I've made it home at night. And I'm going to keep taking Ubers home from work because that's safer than walking, I think. Okay. Alright. That is what I'm going to do. I am not going to panic. I am going to be reasonable about this. I'm going to keep myself safe without putting my life on hold. Okay. And I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for this guy when I'm watching the cameras at work. Alright. Thanks for listening, I guess. I'll call you soon, Daria. Love you.
This episode has featured the voices of Anna Stein as Mack, Emma Johanna Puranen as Daria, Evan Gwen Davies as Pascal, and Rebecca Hansson in the credits. It was written by Anna Stein with script editing by Sarahlily Stein. Sound design and dialogue editing were done by Katharine Seaton. The theme music was composed by Duck Edwards, featuring score by Arhynn Descy. It was directed by Anna Stein. Special thanks to our Indiegogo backers, Rook Mogavero, Mort Inger, and Sharon Inger, and to our Monarch and Spacetime tier backers, Jacob Stein and Steven Stein, as well as to everyone who backed the campaign. For updates and ominous messaging, follow us on Twitter and Tumblr at Knave of Hearts AD. Disclaimer: extended exposure may cause heart palpitations.
Warning: this episode contains depictions of violence, suffering, and death. Listener discretion is advised. New Olympus is under attack. Please remain calm and find your way to the nearest exit. New Olympus is under attack. Please remain calm and find your way. Holy shit!
Oh my god, please just this way!
Watch out! Oh my god! Someone help me!
Careful. We have to go now.
Right now.
Everyone, please remain calm. Please.
When the world ends once, you try your hardest to keep it from happening again.
We have to get out of here!
Sometimes you fail. Sometimes people die. But sometimes they live.
Hello? Is anyone still out there? It's dark. So dark. This wasn't how it was supposed to happen. Space Specs is a post-apocalyptic sci-fi audio drama about the second end of the world and the people who refuse to end along with it. It's about grieving what's right in front of you, challenging the societal views of love and relationships, and dogs that have forgotten who they are.
Created for the 2024 Podcast Jam event, SpaceX is a pilot-only audio drama set to release in late May 2024. If you're interested in learning more about the event, be sure to check out the Podcast Book Club Discord server, or go to the website www.podcast-bookclub.com for more information. In this episode, the voice of the announcer was Finch, Gene Kelsey was voiced by Rawlix, and Nora Elsinger by Quills. The voices of the citizens were everyone, including Kat and Lumi, who I haven't got to say the names of yet. SpaceX is produced by Finch, with sound design, writing, and editing by Lumi, Quills, and Finch. To keep up with the show, be sure to follow us on Tumblr at SpaceXPod. See you in the city.